Welcome to History Along the Way, where we document history, science, and the surrounding area we find in our travels. Today we are stopping at the Beaverton Veterans Memorial that is located in a two-block area between 7th and 9th Street and Washington Avenue and Watson Avenue. This beautiful park is actually the home to 8 different memorials for the different wars that we fought in our country, ranging from World War I all the way up to the Persian Gulf. I'm walking forward towards the main monument of this park, and this is the Veterans Memorial, and it's dedicated to all the veterans who fought for our country. One of the things that I love about this memorial in general is it has the POWMIA logo on it, and it says "You're Not Forgotten." So this is dedicated to our service members that have died or have been declared dead or missing in action overseas. So I love that they included that. And then we have the different emblems of the different branches of the military. The first emblem that we see is for the Army. And next is the emblem for the Marine Corps. This is the emblem for the United States Navy, which is followed by the Coast Guard. And then we have this emblem here for the Department of the Air Force. Surrounding this memorial are hundreds of bricks, and on these bricks contain names of service members that have fought for our country. I'm not sure if these are people that have died or they're just veterans, and I know that if you go to the website for the park, you can actually purchase a brick to be added to this memorial. So right now I'm showing you all the different bricks that are surrounding this little courtyard area around this main memorial. And it's absolutely beautiful. In between all of these bricks, there is this memorial, and it is to the Japanese Americans. I think it's important that people today realize that even though we were at war with Japan during World War II, there were many loyal Japanese Americans who fought for our freedom and for our country. This stone tells us that the park was opened up on November 11th of 2000 by the Beaverton Post number 124 and by the Tuolumne Parks and Recreation Department. The park itself was actually designed by the Pioneer District Garden Club and the Oregon State Federation of the Garden Club. If you face your back to the main monument and you walk straight out towards the center of the park, you're going to see this monument that looks like a propeller, and it is dedicated to all the people that served our country and the Air Forces. Towards the bottom of this monument, there's a plaque that says "The Mighty 8th. England 1942 to 1945. This was a branch of the U.S. Armed Forces that was activated in January of 1942, and they led the Daylight Strategic Bombing Campaign in Europe during World War II. The 8th suffered roughly half of the U.S. Army Air Force casualties, over 47,000 people, including 26,000 that were killed. They earned 17 Medals of Honor and 566 aces. At their peak, They operated over 2,000 bombers and 1,000 fighters. If you walk off to the edge of the park next to the street, you're going to see this Blue Star Memorial. The Blue Star Memorial is placed to honor all of the men and women who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. They actually exist all across the continental U.S. This striking memorial that we're looking at right now is dedicated to the USS Albacore, otherwise known as SS-218. The USS Albacore served in the Pacific Theater during World War II, and it was sunk in 1944 by, I believe, a mine, and that would have been on November 7th. Looking closer at this monument, you're going to see the names of the sailors that served on the USS Albacore and that went down with it when she sank. Sitting right next to the USS Albacore Memorial is this giant torpedo. It's called the Mach 17, I believe. And next to that, on the side of the memorial to the USS Albacore, are names of submarines that were lost in action or shot down during World War II. It's just amazing to see how many names and plaques are on this wall. This simple memorial that we're looking at right now is dedicated to all of the men and women that have served on the seas for our country and have given their lives. The final memorial that we're going to visit on our trip today is the Vietnam Memorial. This one contains the names of the men that lost their lives during the Vietnam War. This memorial actually was at Park in Klamath Falls, and it was moved in 2016, and there's 2 plaques to explain it. We've reached the end of our tour today of Beaverton Veterans Memorial Park. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.